This is Tony Lazaro from Vital Remains, and you're listening to What's Metal. Yeah, Dechristianize.
Okay, we were just briefly talking about that, how that whole European tour was organized and who approached whom. Maybe you can tell us the story again to our listeners.
Yeah, basically, Brookstein had sent me an email kind of inquiring about, tours and if we were interested and if Deicide and Vital Remains were interested. And so we stayed in touch, and we basically tried to work it out where we could have Glenn come over and actually support the record and do the tour. But because of scheduling conflicts and so he's busy so much with Deicide, we couldn't line it up where he could do the tour. So we decided to go with a session singer, a friend of ours, and because of the fact that he was touring around the same time, and it was such a long tour, he wasn't going to be able to to just commit to it. So that's why we contacted Brookstein back and said, well, listen, how about just booking a tour for Vital Remains? And once they started booking shows, it seemed like people were still interested a lot to see us, because here we are for 2.5 months and almost 60 shows. So it shows that there is interest in Vital Remains, which is great. It's great to see that.
Yeah. But Glenn still is an official member of Vital Remains.
Well, the way I look at it, Glenn's going to be a part of Vital Remains because we did the record together. So whether or not we work together in the future is up to him. He's told me, it's up to Century Media if they can work out the business end of it, the politic end of it. He would do the next record. So I basically just, hope that things work out. My thing is writing music, trying to put the best music I can out there and write the best we can and worry about that later on. But yeah, it's Glenn's always going to be a part of the band, and for this fact that he did the record and did such a great job on the record. So to me, the album is like cult. Whether he does another one, and if he doesn't, it'll always be something special to us, and we're always going to be grateful that he helped us do the record, and forever. That's just a great thing.
So when you spend so much time on writing music and also playing live, playing tours, how can you live a normal life? So, or better say, how does your normal life look like?
Oh man, my life is pretty much metal. It's just crazy. It's chaotic sometimes, actually a lot. It's always about the band. I think about the band 24 hours a day, it seems like. And so it's pretty chaotic. Even when I'm doing other things, in my mind I'm always thinking about like a riff or an idea for the band or something that I could do to make the band better. Or I'm always constantly thinking about the band, and that's how I know that it's still in me, and that's why I keep going, because I still have the same passion and love for the music that I did back in the beginning, even before I joined, with the whole Vital thing. So it's like it's pretty chaotic at times, and it's crazy, but I wouldn't want it any other way, man. I'm proud to be part of the underground. I'm proud to be part of the whole death metal underground, the whole genre of music, playing some of the most extreme music with all the other bands. It's kind of like leaving my mark and my work, that's important to me. And as far as I'm concerned, the music will outlive me. So, I just want to leave the best music I could possibly write behind. And, so yeah, it's a crazy life, but it's metal life. It's not just a part-time thing. It's my life 24 hours a day, pretty much. I eat, shit, and sleep death metal, It really is. It just encompasses your whole life, even when you don't want it to. When you're like, you just want to break sometimes. It just, it's right there in your face. Yeah. It could be an email, it could be a call, or it could be anything. And that's just, I've accepted that. That's why I'm on this earth, is to play death metal, man.
Yeah. At the end of the title track of Dechristianize, basically, there's some kind of backward message.
Yes.
I try to listen to that and turn it around. It says something like Dechristianize you, but there's also one sentence that is like whispered or a bit lower in volume. I cannot make out what that is.
I know one part that Glenn said was something like, "I'll crush your bones, Dechristianize you." It's pretty cool. Yeah, he was just messing around in the studio, and he come up with some ideas. He's like, it'd be cool to say some stuff and have it twisted around backwards. And it was pretty funny, because he even laughs in it. He's even like with that sinister, evil laugh that Glenn has, he's like, and he's like, "I will crush you, Dechristianize you, I will crush your bones." So yeah, one part he says, "I will crush your bones, Dechristianize you," So it was pretty cool. We had a great time doing it, and we were laughing afterwards like, that's fucking great. Let's just leave it in there. It's all cool.
Okay.